Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday and all that good shit. I hope y'all been wrapping up in this weather because it's cold than a motherfucker out here. I'm reporting live from Forestville, but I really think I'm in Frozen. Shit, it's so damn cold. I got icicles on my ass cheeks. Nipples so hard I can write my name on the sidewalk and shit. It's cold out here. Make sure y'all wrap the fuck up. I'm serious. It's cold out this motherfucker. Now, last week I told y'all, well, I'm gonna get right to it. Last week I told y'all that I hate going to young people funerals. I hate that shit. No, let me correct it. Funerals in the hood. I hate that shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now, I went with my friend because she asked me to go. You know, usually I don't go to funerals of people I don't know. I don't. But she asked me to go, so I went in support of her. Which was mistake number fucking one. Now, so we get there. First of all, the line long as shit. I said, is this a line for to view the body or is this a line for the food? Sir, do they got potato salad up there? Excuse me, sir, do they got potato salad up there? Bitch, I'm not waving at you. Do they got potato salad? Fuck. Fucking waving at you. I'm trying to see if they got potato salad. And make sure ain't no eggs in that shit, because I ain't about to chip my tooth. Got me looking like my tongue got a life sentence. I ain't trying to have that shit. So anyway, we standing in line, and it's these two girls in front of us. You know, they laughing, talking and shit. And I said, okay. So then, the line started moving, and we almost at the door. All of a sudden, she get her tissue, and she started choking. Well, not choking. She started gasping. Like she choking on a fucking popcorn kernel. So I'm saying, I said, the fuck, is she about to die? Let me move back. You know? I don't want to fall on my motherfucking feet. I've been up all night polishing these shoes. Got me fucked up. So she starts saying, holding, grabbing on her friend and shit, leaning over and shit. I looked at my friend. I said, here the fuck we go. I said, this is exactly why I didn't want to come here. And she, oh, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. You know, people always overreact and do that shit. You know, maybe she just grieving. I said, yeah, okay. I said, show about to start. Let's get our popcorn, seats, diapers, whatever the fuck we need, because the show about to start. So we walking, and we get almost inside the church. We almost there. We almost inside the church. So she was fine. She did a little crying and shit, but she was fine until we got almost to the casket. So then she started stumbling back and shit. And then she told me, oh, you can't be go. Oh, you can't be go. Oh, Jerome, I just want to see you. I said, bitch, if you step back on these shoes, you're going to see Jerome quicker than you fucking think. I went all night polishing these bitches. You got me fucked up. First of all, people don't know how to dress at funerals anymore. I don't know what happened over the years, but they do not know how to dress for funerals. You know, girls out there with skirts. I mean, it's 5 degrees. Girls out there with skirts up their ass look like if they bent over, their ass cheek gonna say, how you doing? You know? And niggas got pants off their ass. I said, these pews in this church is cold. Their balls gonna look like fucking sun raisins by the time we get out of here. Then the niggas got shirts, and I ain't against somebody making an RIP shirt, but I don't like them clouds. I think they look ghetto. You know? You don't know if the person dead or ain't a Bone Thugs and Harmony video. You just don't know. I don't like them shirts with them clouds and shit. Or if you're going to have the clouds, make them look a little real. You know, because I made a shirt made of my friend, and she's in clouds, but I made it look real. You know? So anyway, we get up to the casket. Well, we weren't there. They were in front of us. We were right behind them. Then she leans over. She looking. Then all of a sudden, she stands up. And she say, whew. Yes, y'all. She passed the fuck out. She passed the fuck out. And you know what I did? I know a lot of y'all asking, well, did you help her, Tweet? Did you help her? Did you lift up a finger? No, the fuck I didn't. You know what I did? I did like this. I stepped the fuck back. I said, you gotta be fucked up. You ain't about to mess up my suit. See, I know how to dress to send somebody to the Lord. I know how to dress. I had on my nice goddamn suit. And I wouldn't fucking that shit up over this bitch. Because she wanted to pass the fuck out like Michael Jackson and came back. Shit. But actually got some goddamn sense. Jerome is where he need to be. You about to be where you not want to be if you step on these motherfuckers again. So she felt like her friend bent down to pick her up and shit. You know? I looked at my friend, I said, am I being punked? Ashton Kutcher, where the fuck are you at? Where are you at? Are this scare tactics? Did my father put me on here because I didn't get him shit for Christmas? Are we on scare tactics? I said, if this nigga get about this casket, this floor about to be wetter than a Houston hurricane. Because I'm going to piss all over this motherfucker. You got me fucked up. I wish he would jump about that casket. Tell you one goddamn thing, it'd be 2 funerals because I'd be dead. Fuck. So then we went to sit down. She's still carrying on. She's still hollering, screaming. Now she rolling around the floor. Like she playing fucking, I don't even know. So she rolling around on the floor. Her damn extensions then came out. Now the floor full of more extensions than Verizon. Because she rolling all over the floor. She done ripped her fucking stockings. Now it look like she wearing striped leggings and shit. Her motherfucking shoes look like Harriet Tubman took them bitches off when she was on the Underground Railroad. It was a fucking circus. It wasn't a funeral. It was a circus. I said, where the fuck did she come from? First of all, what is his relationship to you? I bet that nigga ain't talked to you a day in his damn life. So, then she gets up. All her goddamn hair done fell out. So now the middle of her fucking head look like the ozone layer because it's a big goddamn circle from where she rolling around the fucking floor. First of all, she ain't had a good friend. Because I wouldn't let my friend go running around the goddamn floor like that, for one. That was a hot goddamn mess. So then, we sitting in our seats. She still rolling around the floor. Her friend finally decided to pick her the fuck up and sit her down on the pew. So then, as you know, when the family comes in, you know, they got the pastor in front of them. The reverend pastor. You know, so I said, okay, it's about to calm down a little bit now. This motherfucker, I thought I was in the episode of Martin when these motherfuckers came in. These niggas came in dancing, singing, I got a feeling everything's gonna be alright. Oh, I got the feeling everything's gonna be alright. I got a feeling everything's gonna be alright. Be alright. Be alright. I said, what the fuck did I come in on? Am I really getting punked? Because it was a fucking disgrace. I told my friend, I said, we out of here. She said, nah, I'm gonna stay because I want to go to the repast. I said, well, you stay, I'm going. Because this is a fucking circus. This is not a funeral. Oh, fuck, we at the Apollo or some shit. Everybody trying out for a role. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So after that, we sat there for a minute, you know, to listen to, you know, some other girls came in and they started acting out and screaming and hollering and shit. I said, okay, I'm about to get sick of this shit. And then one thing I hate at funerals is when people crying, why the fuck do people ask, are you okay? Evidently she not. Fuck, you see her nose running like Le'Veon Bell? Give this bitch a tissue. Fuck is you asking if she okay for? She got tears rolling all down her eyes. Nose look like Roscoe from Martin. Come on now. Don't be asking no dumb shit like that. So I said, you know what? I got enough of this shit. This is why I don't go to young people funerals. I like older people funerals. Shit, old people don't act up. Well, if they do, they take their ass outside somewhere. I don't like going to young people funerals, especially in the hood. Shit is a disgrace. So now, I'm going to talk about this H&M situation. Now, a couple days ago, I did make a status about the H&M, and I feel a lot of people misinterpret what I was trying to say. So I'm here to clear it up. Now, what I said was, I don't agree with what H&M did. I don't agree with, you know, for those of you who don't know what's going on, H&M put out an ad, and the ad had a little black boy and a Caucasian little boy. And the black little boy had on a shirt that said, excuse me, I'm the cutest monkey in the jungle. So the little white boy shirt said, I think it said survival expert or something like that. So of course it stirred up all this controversy about, oh, they being racist, oh, why he got to be a monkey. And so I took to my Facebook and I said, y'all go around calling each other niggas, disrespecting each other, raping, robbing, killing. Y'all doing all this shit. And I'm not saying that what H&M did was right. What I'm saying was, y'all have to respect each other. Y'all have to respect your own race if y'all want them to respect you. Y'all go around doing, like, a few years ago, prime example, we discriminate against our own race. Prime example, a few years ago, Michael Jordan went publicly and said, I don't want poor black people buying and wearing my shoes. He said he only want middle class and upper class citizens to wear his shoes. But yet, each time his shoes are released, y'all go out there spending y'all money to buy it. Why didn't anybody say anything against that? Why wasn't no protest, no big controversy? Why wasn't it nothing about that then? He actually said that, and if you think I'm lying, you can go look it up. He said that. Then Michael Kors, the CEO of Michael Kors, said he don't want no poor blacks wearing his brand. In which I recently found out about this, because I brought my mama 2 bags of Michael Kors, which I would never buy another bag again. He said he don't want no poor blacks wearing his product. But yet I see all these Michael Kors and purses, hats, belts, whatever the fuck else he put out. And I'm like, okay, these people are discriminating too. Why wasn't anything said about this? Then, I get the whole point about, oh, they called him monkeys. They trying to say he a monkey. They doing this, they doing that. But racism has been around for over 400 years. Nothing that these people can do surprises me anymore. Nothing. I see this shit every day. And the thing about it is what we portray as a whole of how they're going to see us. Prime example, the Baltimore riot. I think that was a hot-ass mess because I understood what they were doing. They were upset that the police officer killed Freddie Gray. I understand that. But at the same time, why would you go tearing up your own city, businesses, people who've been there for years? Then y'all burned down the CVS, so the nursing home that was there, the old people couldn't even get their medicine because the store was burned down. It was destroyed. So they had to go miles and miles just to get medicine, which could have been fatal because if somebody was on some serious medicine and they needed it right away, they couldn't get it. Then y'all breaking in malls, stealing, and doing all this other stuff. It was like I didn't get the point of the riot. I didn't get the point because only thing y'all were portraying to them is what they already thought about us. We simple, we ignorant. Everything they think about us is what y'all showed in Baltimore. Now, like I said, I go back to, I understand the whole controversy about the H&M thing. My thing is, y'all discriminate against each other. If somebody lives in a better neighborhood than you, you look down on them. Whether you think about it or not, that's discrimination. Just because you have a better job than this person, you think this person is beneath you. That's discrimination. That's when you need to speak up. Now, it shouldn't have took Trayvon Martin getting killed by another man from another race for y'all to start Black Lives Matter. It shouldn't have took Michael Brown getting gunned down in the street for y'all to start Black Lives Matter. It shouldn't have took Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland, Eric Gardner, Tamir Rice. It shouldn't have took all these people to die for you to say Black Lives Matter. This last month, a few days before Christmas, this young boy in D.C. was murdered on the basketball court over a pair of Jordans that Jordan himself said he don't even give a fuck if they get murdered over his shoes. Yes, he did say that too. They asked him, they said, Jordan, how do you feel about people getting murdered over your shoes? He said out his mouth, it's not my problem. But yeah, y'all would go out there and take another person's life, rob the person, do all this criminal shit over somebody who wouldn't give a fuck if you was in that cell or if you was laying dead in that box. You think Jordan gonna come up and give your mother money to put you away? No. Because he said out his own mouth, he don't give a fuck. That's what y'all need to think about. That's what y'all need to protest against. Everything is just crazy, y'all. I think people are just too sensitive nowadays. And I'm not saying the issue wasn't something that shouldn't have been brought up. It should have. You know, when you look at it, it is wrong. You know, they put a little black boy, a monkey on a little black boy shirt. Yeah, that's wrong. But at the same time, if you want to know facts, go down to the African American Museum in D.C. You will see how far we've come, and you will see how far we really need to be. Because we are nowhere near where we should be. These people fought, got bit by dogs, sprayed with water. They couldn't eat their lunch at a counter, you know. They had to go through the back door if they wanted to go into a restaurant. All this shit that people, I feel, nowadays took for granted. You know, if Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Rosa Parks, if all these people were still alive today, I really honestly think they would be disappointed in how this generation turned out. You know, all their hard work has truly gone to waste because we don't respect each other anymore. We don't stand as a whole. You always want to go against the person. You never want to lift somebody up. You want to bring them down. You know, we have to start with ourselves if we want them to treat us with respect. That's the whole point of my status. That's what people wasn't realizing. They were saying, oh, because we call each other niggas, that don't give the white people a right to call us that. No, it don't. But at the same time, if you want them to give you respect, you have to respect yourself. That's point blank, period. That's the same as women nowadays. They have this thing where they call each other bitches. You know, soon as a man come up and say, hey, bitch, it's a problem. Now, I'm not saying that he should call you a bitch because y'all calling each other bitches, but you're not respecting yourself. So he feels, I don't got to respect you. You know, that's the same as a woman going on a date and fucking for the first night. And then when she gets pregnant or something, he leave. You want to sit there and wonder why. Because you didn't respect yourself. So he feel, why the fuck should I sit here and respect you? You know, you did this. You gave it up the first night. You easy. I just passed you along like a joint. Come on now, you got to start respecting yourself if you want them to respect you. None of this shit that they do is brand new. This shit has been going on for years. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. It's not. Racism will always be here. Another example, a few years ago, me and my family, my mom, my grandmother, and my sister, we all took a trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We went to a hotel. We was all in the pool, you know, laughing, having fun, talking, all kind of shit. A big group of white people came up to the door. They looked in, they saw us, they went the fuck back out. They didn't even want to come in. What I'm saying is racism will never change. It's going to always be here. It's nothing they can do that's brand new. This shit has been going on for years and years and years. The Emmett Till case is what kicked off the civil rights movement. That's what kicked off the civil rights movement. And you know why I respect them back in the 50s? Is because they stood together as a whole. They didn't go around killing each other. They didn't do none of that. They stood together for what was right. And what they did is the reason we are standing here today. Them marching, Martin Luther King led his march. Malcolm X went on doing his speeches. Everything they did was for us to have our rights. That's what they did that for. They didn't go marching so y'all could go around disrespecting elderly people. They didn't march so you can go around calling each other niggas and bitches and hoes and what the fuck else they call you. They didn't march for that. It didn't march for you to judge somebody just because of where they are. That's discrimination. So why, when a white man judge you for where you live at or for what you are, you get an attitude? I don't understand the whole concept. Y'all stand up for the wrong shit. And that's the point blank period. When you need to stand up, you don't. What these people fought for and bust their ass for and land in graves right now for, they probably flipping in their grave at what's going on today. Now, y'all want to form a group, Black Lives Matter. I ain't got nothing against that. But what you need to do is form a group and get that asshole out the White House. That's when y'all would make me proud. Do something for our people. Because he don't give a fuck about nobody. That's who you need to form a group and protest against. Because that is the biggest racist motherfucker in the White House. That's what we need to do. Form a group and get his ass impeached. That's what we need to do. Not keep going against each other or wait till the white man step in for us to step up. Yes, what H&M did was wrong, but you know what the little boy's mother just came out publicly and said? She said she saw nothing wrong with it. And she is actually pissed off with black people for making it a big scene. That's what the fuck she said. So my thing was, like I said, when I first saw that ad, I said, well, what the fuck do the parents think? That's what I wanted to know. What did the parents think? If the parents don't got no problem with it, then why are we making an uproar about it? If she want to sell her child out, that's her business. You know, you don't know what kind of deals they had. I don't know. Then H&M came out actually with a statement, and they said that it wasn't even supposed to go out. You know, the ad wasn't even supposed to be made public. So who knows who put that picture out there? It wasn't the H&M here. It was the H&M in the UK, which makes no difference. Either way, yes, it was wrong. Yes, maybe they should have worded it or used a different phrase for that shirt. So I do agree with that part. But what I don't agree with is everyone making an uproar before they check themselves. We have to stand up for our own race before we try to stand against them. Only thing they doing is feeding off what we are portraying to them. That's why I go back to the Baltimore riot. What they did in Baltimore was terrible. They tore up their own city. They don't give a fuck if y'all have anything to eat or a place to sleep. So why would you tear down your own malls, your own homes, businesses where y'all need to go to get food, medicine, whatever else y'all need, clothes? That's crazy. That was crazy to me. Why would you tear up your own city? They don't give a fuck if y'all have anywhere to go. They're not gonna bust their ass to rebuild that city. They already don't give a fuck. So why would you put yourself in a position to where you can't move on? You inconveniencing everybody. So now you got to go miles and miles just to get food. Now you causing the lives of older people because they can't get their medicine. They got to go travel, in which they can't do that. That's all. That was my take, and that was the reason I made that status. I did not say I agreed with H&M, and I did not say that because we call each other niggas and whatever else, that gives them the right to call us that. That is not what I said. What I said was, if we respected each other, they will start having more respect for us. I'm not saying that will end racism. Racism been going nowhere. That shit been going on since before we got here, since before our parents got here, since before our grandparents got here. That shit been going on for years. Why should it change? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we need to stand together when it matters, not wait until a white man step in for us to step up. That's what I'm saying. So I'm clearing up what everybody else had to say. Because people was commenting, talking about, oh, if y'all agree with what they did, y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. If y'all agree with this, if y'all do this, then if y'all going against your own race, Ain't nobody going against their own race. I would never go against my own race. But what I'm saying is, for them to respect us, we have to respect ourselves. That's what I'm saying in a nutshell. That's the whole thing about it, period. That's why I don't take Martin Luther King holiday as just a way to just another day off. I don't take it like that. I don't take that as, oh, well, this is another holiday. I can just sit back and chill. I don't take it like that. You know what I do? I take my son downtown, the D.C. I take him to the museums. And since now they do have the King Memorial, I take him there so he can learn his history. That's why I took him down to the African American Museum, so he can learn where we've been and where we need to be. That's why I took him down there. I'm going to educate my child on what's going on. Everybody who got something to say about race and all and everything else probably don't even take their child to get educated about why we were treated that way, about why we're still being treated that way, about why when you look at a white person, some of them don't even want to speak. That's because of shit that's been going on for years. So I do educate him on what's going on. Yes, he's going to learn about it further he go in school, but it's best to start at home, because while he's in school, he could be discriminated against in school. A kid may come up to him and say, "You're mixed. Oh, I don't like you. I don't want you sitting at my table." Then he'll come home to me, "Well, Mama, why they don't want me to sit at the table? Why they don't want me to eat lunch with them?" I want him to know why things are happening the way they are. That's why I take him downtown. That's why I let him see every museum or statue or anything related to history, whether it's white or black. I don't care. I don't see color. What I see is history. What I see is where we need to be and where we are. Where we are, they're going to set us back 400 years. Because we're nowhere near where we should be as a people, as a race, as a whole, as a community. We are nowhere near where we should be. When you don't know your knowledge, you will never understand what's going on. You have to educate your children. You have to educate yourself, because a lot of things at that museum I didn't even know. So it's not about just bringing your kids and, letting them see history. It's about you learning your history as well, so you can teach them, so they can grow up and teach their kids about what's going on. That was my take of why I made that status, in which tons of people agreed with me. A certain number of people didn't agree with me because they misinterpreted what I was trying to say. I would never say that, putting a monkey on a black boy is right. I would never say that. Would I have put my son in that outfit? No, I wouldn't have at all. I would never put that outfit on him. But maybe I think the message was just misinterpreted. You don't know if H&M even meant, they said they didn't even put the ad out there. So you don't know who grabbed that picture and put it out on the internet. So we can't say, I ain't buying nothing else from H&M. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Then the child's mother comes out and say, well, I don't have a problem with it. I don't see a problem with it. I don't know why black people are taking it all out of proportion. That's what she said. So all I say is, if you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself. We have to work on our race together. Stop killing, stop robbing, stop raping, stop discriminating against each other. You have to come together in order for people to respect you. You have to put out that image. They're not going to do it for you. You have to respect yourself if you want other people to respect you. So that's my take on the H&M situation. I hope eventually they do get it cleared up. I really do. But I've said from the start, I don't think that was their true intention. I really don't. You don't know what. Maybe somebody they looked at it, they said, this is going to cause controversy. Let's fix this before it hits the air. And unfortunately, somebody put it out there for them. That's how I feel it got out there. It what I don't like they H&M did, and I'm glad they responded quickly. They did respond quick. They said, I'm sorry for what's going on. I understand that it's causing a big controversy for the race. And they said, we are working extremely hard to make sure it never happens again. The ad was sent out by someone else. H&M did not put that ad out. So that's why I say you need to learn what's going on before you react. Every action doesn't require a reaction. Sometimes people put things out there just for you to react. Just put this out there. Look how they're going to act. Because they know it's going to cause a big scene. They know it's going to cause controversy. They know it's going to cause people to say and do all kinds of crazy things. They looking for that reaction. We can't keep giving them that reaction. That's why racism will never die. That's exactly why it will never die. Because we stand up for the wrong things. When we need to take a stand, we don't. When we need to step up, we don't. We need to stand together in order for our race to get where it needs to be. That's all I have to say about that. So, I hope everybody have a great rest of their day. Enjoy their Friday and their weekend. Now, I do have a radio interview next Friday night at 9 p.m. I will be going live from the radio station, so nobody will miss it. And if you do miss it, you can go back to my page and look at the video. Or you can look at it on YouTube Live, because they said it will be on YouTube for everybody to look at and for everybody to view. So you won't miss anything. It'll be out there for you to look at again. So that's all I have to say about that. I hope everybody have a great day. And I will see y'all next Thursday at 9 o'clock.